Hello, Mr. Mayor, members of the City Council. This is a presentation for the May 18th City Council meeting regarding a 5-year agreement with George Hill's Company for third-party liability administration services. And I am Mike Moore, Human Resources Manager for the City of Oxnard. Our recommendation is that you, as City Council, approve and authorize the mayor to execute agreement number A-8319 with George Hill's Company Incorporated in an amount not to exceed $1,084,182 for liability claims administration and adjustment services over a 5-year term. So first, I want to talk about what is liability claims administration and management. And it's really the process of tracking, controlling, and resolving claims for damages brought against the city by third parties. So think of the process like an insurance company adjuster who accepts claims on behalf of the insurance company and either settles the claims, denies the claims, or litigates the claims. And so within our first $1 million self-insured retention level, we manage and control the claims and settle them until they get above the $1 million layer. And our third-party administrator helps us resolve the number of claims that we get each year. Some examples of damages that could be paid out include slip and fall claims, property damage claims, vehicle damage claims, pothole claims, police liability, and dangerous condition of public property. Among others. There are a multitude of types of claims that can be filed. Currently, for the last 5 years, the city has contracted with Sedgwick, which is formerly known as York Insurance Services, as the liability claims administrator for the city. This was a 5-year agreement, initially awarded in 2016, and it ends in June of this year. Earlier in January of this year, staff conducted an RFP for these services since the 5-year term was up with York, Sedgwick. The RFP was distributed to 10 firms directly that we knew to perform this work based upon a list of a JPA provided by a joint powers authority of which we are a member, which is PRISM, and we purchase our workers' compensation insurance through them, and they also provide other risk management services. So we did get a list from them as to firms that perform liability claims administration. The RFP itself was also posted on publicpurchase.com. It was advertised on the city's website as well. Proposals, and those proposals were reviewed by a panel of employees from the Human Resources Department and the City Attorney's Office. Then, after the proposals were reviewed and ranked, the top 3 firms were interviewed. The result of the review was that George Hill's Company was selected as the most qualified firm to be awarded the agreement. And this was based upon their overall responsiveness to the RFP, their experience and ability of staff that would be assigned to the city, their extensive public sector experience and client base, their operating philosophy. There were certain value-added services related to in-house litigation counsel that we found attractive and that were a value add to the city. And then also the competitive cost of their contract proposal, which was in line with the other firms. I believe 4 out of the 5 firms had very similar pricing. One of them was much higher, but George Hill's price proposal was competitive. Over a 5-year term, the agreement is a little over $1 million. It's $1,084,182. The first year of which is $212,900. Then you can see that it drops down in the second year, as the first year there's an initial startup cost of $10,000. And then the base contract increases from fiscal year 22-23 through 25-26 by 3% annually due to inflation, or it's a CPI increase. So staff is recommending that the City Council approve this agreement and authorize the mayor to execute it for a 5-year term. This recommendation was approved by the Finance and Governance Committee 3-0 on April 27th of 2021. And there is no financial impact in the current fiscal year. This will be for the fiscal year 21-22, and the amount for the agreement is included in the operating budget of the liability fund for fiscal year 21-22. And that's it. I look forward to hearing your questions if you have any at the meeting. Thank you.